Hello, good morning. Today is Wednesday the 27th of October and I am getting my Invisalign fitted today. So I was just sitting on the floor here recording some before shots of my teeth. And if I haven't mentioned it already, the main things that I'm looking to sort of fix, I guess, is this tooth and like the crookedness at the bottom. With these two teeth have started to move behind these two front teeth, and then my dentist wants to widen my top teeth. So I'll just show you in a sec. You can see that my top teeth are narrower than the bottom set. So he just wants to widen that. So the straightening part, he said, will take like 6 months-ish. So I'll have them straight for my wedding. But the widening part will take probably another 10 months. So I'll have these on for actually longer, probably another 12 months. But I'm essentially going to have these on for like up to 22 months. But then I should have perfectly straight teeth. So that's it. I'm gonna go in now. And today is also my first day back into my office, and I'm kind of excited about that. So the only thing I'm not excited about is the fact that it's raining. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello, I am back from the orthodontist. So I have a bit of a lisp, which you can hear, which I'm sure will fade. But I'm just going to show you what I got, show you the attachments and stuff that I got on my teeth, and just very quickly talk about like the first appointment, getting them fitted. So the appointment was really quick. It was about a half an hour. Essentially what he was, my orthodontist was doing was fitting these like attachments, which you can see in here. So he was fitting those, and the process of that, you can kind of like look it up, but the short synopsis of the process is that like they clean your teeth, they apply a thing to it, and then he puts like the resin into a tray and then puts the tray onto your teeth, and then like uses the whatever that color gun thing that they have to basically like cure them onto your teeth. So it was fine. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but it wasn't bad. It was just like pressure he had to kind of push, and I had to keep my mouth open for a while, but I had like one of those things that like pulls your gums open. And then also, I don't think you're able to see it, but I also have I don't think you're able to see the iliac there. It's kind of like metal little hooks. So obviously I have to wear my aligners for like 22 hours a day or whatever the instructions say, basically when I'm not eating. And then I have these two fixtures which are on the inside of my top teeth and the outside of my bottom back teeth, and I have to wear elastics across those, and that's to kind of shift, because I have a slight cross bite, so that's to shift my teeth. The aligners themselves, I have attachments on pretty much all my teeth. I have attachments on the back of these teeth, which I thought was very nice that he didn't have to place them on the front. So my smile is still kind of intact. Have them all here and then here, and I just didn't need them on the front so far anyway. So I'll show you what I got at the appointment. So I got this nice Invisalign kind of bag. Kind of bag, it is a bag. And then in the bag is an instruction manual, which I think is in a lot of languages rather than it being that big. Then there's this box which has my which has like another little welcome thing here, which is kind of like a cheat sheet, I suppose. It has this, which is my Invisalign carry case, and then it has the cleaning crystals, which they recommend you cleaning your aligners with. Then I also got the actual box of them itself. So this is box 1 of 2. So far I have 28 aligners, and then I'm currently changing every 2 weeks. But if I get on okay, then he'll get me to change them every week. Depends on how my teeth move. He's given me aligners 1 to 14, so they come in this. And then in here as well, he's given me the pack of, you know, the chewies, which I will talk about in another video, but these basically you bite on them to help put the aligners up into your mouth. He gave me a tool which you can hook in to like remove the aligners. He gave me elastics, which I use for at night, so I have to use these. And then all of my aligners. So it's kind of cool to be able to see. So showing Ronan there, I was like looking at what my teeth currently look like now, and then what they look like in whatever 14, 28 weeks, I guess. And then he just gave me some extra information about taking care of my teeth. And that was kind of it. In terms of like the comfort level, so I took them out to have lunch. What I noticed is that because of the metal bits on the back of my teeth and then also the attachments, it just felt like it was like my tongue was quite sensitive. So as I was chewing, it started to get uncomfortable after a while. And even like there's the one attachment here, which you can kind of see there. And that was kind of rubbing off the inside of my gum. So that was the only thing that was kind of uncomfortable. Once the aligners are back in, it feels fine, like a little bit of pressure, slight bit of pressure, yeah, and then it's just those metal bits at the back are kind of scraping my teeth, which I remember from having fixed braces, that like stuff like that you get used to. I'll check back in with you later to see how I am pain-wise. I also found out that one of my friends got Invisalign the day before me, so I feel like we're now Invisalign twins and we can talk about it and commiserate and stuff. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Just have to get used to speaking and saying S's, which I'm sure will come. Just having dinner. I probably should have had something a bit softer, like anything softer, like soup. But I'm having a fajita with halloumi. I'm just finding my teeth are a bit irritated. Like when I had my lunch today, it was fine, but even like I have attachments on the back of my front teeth, and I kind of like bit down on them quite hard by mistake, and my tongue is a little bit sore because it keeps hitting off the metal thing. So just in a little bit of discomfort, I guess. I'm not going to say pain, it's just discomfort, but I know it'll pass, because it was the same like when I got fixed braces in, like you'd have until your gums and your tongue and everything got more hardened or more used to it. But yeah, I'm just a bit uncomfortable, so I don't know what I'm going to have for my dinner tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Good morning. It's day 2 of Invisalign, and I'm actually a bit sore today. And it's not even that like my teeth hurt, it's that like my gums are kind of sore. So here you can see these attachments here. They're kind of rubbing, like particularly when I'm eating, they're rubbing off the inside of my gums. It's just uncomfortable. I'm also finding that putting the trays in is fine, like perfect, but taking them out is quite sore. And like in particular, these 2 eye teeth that have attachments on them are quite sore, and around these kind of, it's usually around here, and these ones here and here, that it just hurt a bit. Also, I'm trying to get used to the eating side of things, so I would have always been like 3 meals, 2 snacks kind of person, and with this it would involve me taking the Invisalign in and out and stuff. So I had breakfast this morning, but I just don't think I ate enough, so I'm kind of counting down to lunch. But what I'm thinking of doing is having 4 main meals a day, and that's how I'm going to sort it. They do have to wear the trays for 22 hours, which makes it hard when you also have to eat in the middle of it. But that's how I'm feeling today, and it's not a nice day today, and I'm just a bit tired. I kind of woke up early because they were just bothering me a bit. So anyway, not having the greatest day, but that's okay. So it's Thursday evening, so it's day 2 of Invisalign, and it's 20 to 9. A couple of things today. So I had said earlier that I was going to try and do 4 meals today, but just didn't work out. So I had like my breakfast at 8 maybe, then I had a kind of a lunchy snacky thing at like 11:30 because I was quite hungry. But then because we had this team meeting today, and we had a break for the team meeting between 1 and 2, and I wasn't hungry and I didn't want to take the Invisalign out again. I actually wanted to go for a walk, so instead I did that, and I was like, I'll just eat later, it'll be fine. So I ended up not actually having food again until close to 4, which is, I was starving. Yeah, so I had fish and chips, and I just thought that like I got a huge, like I ordered it, and it was a huge portion of fish and chips, and I was like, that will sustain me for the evening. So right now I'm actually feeling a bit hungry, and I have probably about 10 or 15 minutes left that I can take out my Invisalign for. So I may just have something like kind of a snack this evening, like maybe some yogurt, banana and milk before I go to sleep, and then I have to do all my like final cleaning. So my orthodontist at night wants me to floss, then to brush my teeth with a fluoridated, so a toothpaste with fluoride in it, and then instead of like, because they always say like don't rinse your mouth after and let the fluoride sit in your teeth or whatever. So, and then put the trays in then after that, so that actually some of the fluoride will help protect my teeth overnight. So I'll do that then as my final thing this evening. In terms of soreness, I took some painkillers earlier because I felt like I was getting a bit of a headache. Still irritation around my gums, and I feel like my gums are like itchy almost, like I just want to rip out my Invisalign. But my friend who also has Invisalign is like a day ahead of me, and she said she felt like that yesterday and she felt a lot better today and didn't need Panadol. So it's nice. It's very coincidental that we're going through this together, but it's lovely to have someone to talk to. Also this evening, once the meeting was over, I didn't have to talk, and I haven't talked, so that's been helping my gums. And I think I have some meetings and stuff tomorrow, but I should be fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that for the rest of the evening, and I'll probably check back in with you tomorrow. Hello, it's Friday. It's day 3 of Invisalign, and this morning I woke up having had like a really weird restless kind of sleep, because so I have to put elastics which go from to outside here. For whatever reason the elastics felt really tight last night. I just was a bit tired, a bit fed up. I'd found it hard to like figure out my eating and stuff yesterday, so when I woke up this morning I was just like, oh, not another day of this. And I was definitely pretty miserable until I guess about lunch. I've made sure that I'm eating a decent amount of food, so that's helped. And even this morning I just felt a bit miserable, and then I had like a really big snack and I felt so much better after that. So the other thing is that Rona went to the pharmacy for me today and he got me orthodontic wax, which I'll show you. It's this stuff. So it's just like I used to use it when I had fixed braces myself. So it's kind of like this wax basically. It's minty flavored, and it was just on this side so like you can see that these bits sticking out here, they're actually fine, they don't seem to bother me, but on this side I've got like an ulcer, so I just put the wax onto the attachments, and it's already just made me feel 1,000 times better. So yeah, definitely feeling better now this evening, but I was quite miserable earlier today. I also made an effort to actually like put on clothes that I like, and like I didn't do anything with my hair, I just tied it up, but I put on like earrings and necklace and stuff, and it's just made me feel a bit better. Because one thing I've noticed that if I'm on Zoom calls or whatever, because of the like I have quite a shallow face and the attachments and stuff stick out, so when my mouth is closed I just feel like I look like I have a gum shield in, so I'm like all here, and it was just making me feel shit, so I just hid my camera on Zoom and ignored it. But yeah, this is definitely helping, feeling a lot better, and the trays are easier to get in and out, so that is great. So feeling much better. Unless there's anything major over the next couple of days, I might just check in another couple of days. I feel like I've turned a corner. I also took painkillers this morning, which helped, so I took ibuprofen. So that's my update. I learned a very important lesson about Invisalign and Invisalign attachments yesterday, which is like day 5 of having Invisalign, which is curry, turmeric to be exact, stains your attachments. Just trying to show you in better light here. So there's like glue here. All here, all stained. My actual teeth are fine. It's just the attachments. The good news is that this has gone way down since yesterday. And I looked on the Invisalign subreddit to see if it happened to other people, and they said it had, and that it would eventually fade. So I don't have to really see anyone in person except my friend who also has Invisalign, so we'll sympathise until next weekend, so I should be fine. But what's really annoying is that it also stained my retainer trays, which I'm not due to change for another 9 days. Even though I wasn't wearing them, it was just that there would have been, I should have used my like tongue scrapery thing. There would have been still some of the curry in my mouth, I guess, and I thought I'd cleaned them, but like around my gums and stuff. So again, that's faded a good amount, but I'll just try and show you here. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, like this is the bottom tray, which is fine, but you can kind of see like a light yellow tinge around this. So, but again, that has faded loads, and I used my cleaning crystals this morning as well. So lesson learned, no harm done, just would have been better for it to not have happened in my very first week. So it's been 48 hours since I stained my aligners with curry, and they've actually faded quite a lot. Don't know if you can see, but they've kind of gone to like, when I got them put on anyway, I noticed very quickly that they'd kind of got like a more yellowy tinge than the rest of my teeth. So I whitened my teeth beforehand, and I think it's just that the colour of whatever the material that was used wasn't fully like, it wasn't as white as my teeth. So I feel like it's kind of faded, it's kind of gone back. So that's a relief at least, and I'll keep updating you, but I'd say it'll continue to get better. Okay, so fast forward to day 14, and I'm changing my aligners tonight, which is exciting. So I haven't really been picking up the camera because not a huge amount has been happening, so I'm just going to give you a very quick recap on what has been going on. The last clip you saw was me talking about the unfortunate incident where I stained my attachments. You'll be happy to hear that they pretty much have faded. I still don't think the attachments are as white as the day I got my aligners fitted, which is fine, but also I can't really remember how bright they were, but they're very like teeth colored is what I would call them, and I had whitened my teeth before getting Invisalign fitted, so I feel like they were probably always that little bit more yellow, and even Ronan said that he thinks that they were that way as well. So I'm looking forward to changing these aligners. I have been drinking tea through a straw with them in, so they've kind of stained a bit. You don't notice them because I have very white teeth anyway, but like when they're on a white surface, you can see the difference. But other than that, the pains that were inside my gums and stuff all subsided. So easy to get in and out. I went from, I think on the first day, it took me 2.5 minutes to take them out before I was eating my meal, and earlier today it took me 13 seconds. So I do anticipate there will be some pain when I go to change into the second lot of trays, but for the moment, so far so good. I did a presentation in work also, and I felt like I was a bit lispy because I kind of just feel like the retainers are really big in my mouth, and I don't know whether that's because they are sort of stretching slightly from me taking them in and out or what. But I feel like my speech isn't great today. I just feel a bit lispy. So it'll be interesting to see how that improves by tomorrow when I fit the new aligners. But that is it. That is it for this video. Thank you for joining me on my first 14 days of having Invisalign. If there's any types of content that you want me to create relating to Invisalign or other topics, please put them in the comments below. If not, you will see more videos from me on my channel, and don't forget to also follow me on my social media, particularly my TikTok, because that's where I have been posting updates and information about Invisalign, so go check that out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.